if you don't vote, you can't complain, right? You can't sit here and ski skirt all around about all these different things if you don't vote and you don't have a voice.
Can you explain to people what is voter suppression? And is it something that people should be concerned about for 2020?
There have been hundreds of lawsuits just this year, I think in about 44 states, trying to suppress the vote. So it's everything from voter ID laws, which we know disproportionately affect Black and brown voters, particularly lower income voters, because a lot of folks don't have an ID, right? It doesn't mean they're committing fraud. It just means they might not have a voter ID, have a form of ID to show when they have to vote. And there are several states that don't even allow you to sign an affidavit, essentially waiving the fact that you don't have an ID. So there are real efforts of suppression all across the country that folks should be aware of.
What is at stake? What is on the ballot box? There are important issues both up and down the ballot. I know we're focused, a lot of the focus and conversation in the country is on the top of the ballot.
Politics can move the needle in our own backyard, and sometimes that it means tuning out the noise that's happening on the national level.
In 2016, I mean, we had 40%, I believe it was, that of Black and brown people that didn't even vote. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, how do we focus and get the youth excited about politics?
An administration that has not taken this seriously. We have an administration that has divided our country at every turn amongst race and amongst different folks with different backgrounds and religions. And we have, and if you look at our standing in the world, I think it certainly has been diminished from the Obama years.
Look for the person who's fighting to make sure that you have the resources that you need in your community, to make sure that your family's going to be protected, that the values that are important to you are going to be looked out for in your own neighborhood, in your own community.
You even mentioned that Donald Trump has messed up everything he's inherited, including the presidency, which is true. I mean, there was so much work that he has worked to, I think, almost out of spite, roll back, whether it's environmental protections, educational progress, healthcare. We know that the Republicans are in the Supreme Court right now trying to take away our healthcare and try to take away pre-existing protections.
If folks didn't realize that your vote mattered, then they wouldn't be trying so hard to suppress your vote.
It doesn't just stop and end on election day. It's an endless cycle of engagement. It's an endless cycle of accountability. And most importantly, it's an endless cycle of our civic duty.